Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, where we break down the latest ASX announcements from public companies that are doing interesting things. Today's Bulls and Bears report is brought to you by 4DS Memory, ASX code 4DS. I'm Matt Birney, and I'm joined now on 6PR by the Executive Director of 4DS Memory, David McAuliffe. Hi, David.
Hi, Matt.
4DS Memory is a technology company pioneering the development of the holy grail of semiconductor computer memory, targeting a thing known as storage class memory. The company recently locked down its 30th US patent as it seeks to develop an ultrafast, almost instant memory chip that could one day be used in mainstream devices all around the world. 4DS has enjoyed a couple of solid long-term partnerships, one with Western Digital for the development of its technology and another with IMEC to provide proof of concept for its innovative memory chips. David, in a nutshell, can you quickly explain to me how is your memory chip technology different from what's out there in the market now?
Matt, at the moment we use two different types of technologies mainly in our phones and our devices. One's called flash, which stores information and it's quite slow in its retrieval, and the second is DRAM, which is sort of an operating system, and that's really fast. So what the industry is looking for is something which has the combination of both of those technologies, which is really fast and the ability to store information, and it's referred to as storage class memory as the holy grail, and that's the technology we've been working on with Western Digital and IMEC over the last 7 or 8 years.
Okay, well tell me about IMEC. Who are they and what do they bring to the table for you?
IMEC are the preeminent semiconductor development company in the world. They're not for profit, so they're not fiscally driven. They're not looking for contract revenues. What they're looking for is unique, world-beating technology. And so all the leading semiconductor companies are there. So Western Digital's there, Intel's there, Samsung's there. And so we're privileged to be able to work with them. And importantly, they have production chip equipment. So we're doing development work on that production equipment so we can show all the chip manufacturers that if we can make it work on IMEC's production equipment, it will work on theirs.
And how's that partnership going? Have there been any major achievements to date?
Yeah, in the middle of last year, we announced the most successful results we've had to date. We backed them up with a repeat, which we announced this year, and currently we're back on their production equipment, producing more wafers, which we'll have results of in Q2 this year.
What's the ultimate goal for 4DS? If you can prove up the technology, what does the ultimate market look like?
What we potentially have is very unique. So it could be a memory manufacturer who acquires the technology, being Western Digital or another company, or it could be a memory buyer, as in a phone company. So ultimately, we're looking to be acquired. We recently brought in a new chairman whose experience is very vast. His role is to come in, firm up our data and go out and look for an acquirer of the company, hopefully this year.
David McAuliffe from 4DS Memory. Thanks very much for joining me on 6PR today. And remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney. Thanks for listening to Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.